Now we are going to install PHP 8 with our previously installed Apache 2.4. I'm looking for PHP 8 on Google, then follow along the first link, click on downloads, and click on Windows downloads as we are using a Windows-based operating system. So click on the Windows downloads, and I will look for the thread safe version for this installation of PHP and 64-bit version, because the Windows I'm running, it is a 64-bit version of Windows. So I'm downloading the zip and then opening it from my browser and unzip it inside the same location. So right click on it and then extract all and click that extract button, and the extraction will begin. It should not take longer. It depends on the configuration of your computer or PC, whichever you say. So it's almost there and extracted. So what I'm going to do now, I will rename the PHP folder to something easy to work with. Yep. And then I will copy that folder to inside my Apache 2.4 folder, which is under local disk C. I'm pasting it here inside Apache 2.4 installation folder. It's already pasted. Now we will set the environment path of PHP with the Windows system environment. So I'm looking for that system properties of environment, then click on environment variables, click on path, click on edit, and click new, and paste that PHP 8 path and click OK, and again OK, and then at last OK. Now I think we are done. So let's see whether we have installed PHP correctly. We can type PHP version space version and then press enter. Then if it is installed properly, then it will show you this message with the PHP version. So we have installed it properly. And then we have to make another change on httpd config file. To do that, we have to open it on any text editor. In my case, I'm opening it with Notepad. We are doing this change to make it work with phpMyAdmin, which we will install on the next video. This bit of code I will put on the details, video details section. So you'll get that chunk of code at the video details section. So you need to paste this code on the top of the httpd config file and change those paths according to the PHP folder that you have on your local machine. So in my case, this is the path for PHP 8. I'm copying and pasting that path according to my PHP 8 installation. So carefully adjust the path. And you have to adjust the spacing as well. Not spacing, sorry about that. That slash. And you can again copy this and paste for the other directory locations for PHP installation. I'm doing it very slowly here to make sure everything is correct. And then you need to save this file. As you can see here, I am pointing this folder, these files, PHP DLL files, on that HTTPD config files. So these files are there inside the PHP 8 installation folder. And then we need to restart the service for Apache 2.4 in order to make the changes reflected. And then what I will do, I will create a PHP file to check whether the PHP is working properly. So for that, what I will do, I will use that PHP info script to paste it in a notepad and save it as a PHP file. And then I will run it to see the PHP details using this bit of code. So I will know PHP is running properly. As we know already that it is installed properly, as we have checked it on CMD. So it showed that we have installed PHP 8 successfully, but we need to know that it is also showing and running the PHP web pages. And by running this PHP info, I can also see what PHP extensions are already running, and I can activate those extensions manually going that PHP INA file, what I will show you next. So I am saving that PHP info file, close it, and then localhost / php info.php, and there you go. Our PHP is installed properly, and we can see a PHP script running.